9, Friday morning. And what that means at this time each and every week, it's the Kent Quiz. This is a chance for us to ask people questions over the county of Kent to see what their knowledge is like. And you get a score, basically. And there's a score out of 5 questions. Liz from Oldcombe near Maidstone with her daughters makes Kent-themed quizzes. And she is with us this morning. As always, good morning to you.
Good morning to you. I love that song. My son lived in Wisconsin in America with his American girl, Sophie.
Oh.
Whenever I hear it, I think of my little boy. He's not so little anymore.
How old is he now, then? How old is he?
He's 28 next week, so we can get a birthday in as well.
Happy birthday for him. What's Wisconsin like?
It's very cold in winter and beautiful most of the year, but very, very cold. It's up near Canada, so it gets really hit with cold weather. But he's been there about 10 years now. He's just loved it there. Doesn't want to come back to Blighty, but he does come and visit Mummy every year and we see him. So.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah.
Now, last week we had John Ashby, didn't we, from Whitstable, who got 4 out of 5. That was for Record Store Day because he was a record store owner, which was on the Saturday. That's a good score, isn't it? And previous week we had 2 out of 5 from Mark Stay in Herne Bay. 3 out of 5s continue with Bruce Horton on the Isle of Sheppey and Andy Dryden on the Port of Dover. So we've still got 2 5 out of 5. Have we got 2 5 out of 5s? I think we haven't.
5 out of 5s we have. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the county well.
I think so.
Better than you thought.
So at the moment, it's basically at the end of the year, Carrie in New Romney and Rebecca in Ramsgate will be going head to head with 5 out of 5, depending on what happens with us.
We could have a month of head to heads.
Oh, could you imagine? We'd have to do a week of it. Right, okay, here it is then, the Kent Quiz with Liz, and we're going to welcome today Paul Cook, who joins us. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Don. Morning, Liz.
Morning.
Now, Paul lives in Erith, and he is a London cabbie.
Yes, I am. I've been a cab driver now for 21 years, and over that past 21 years, I'm also now involved with a taxi charity for military veterans. So I'm the vice chairman of that charity. So I'm here to talk about that as well, Dom, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course. Tell us about it now. So what do you do? The taxi charity, I know we see at Remembrance particularly, and we've seen people from Kent leave from here going up to London, and that's wonderful that you and all cabbies do it?
Yeah, well, that's another charity called Poppy Cabbies. When everyone goes to the Cenotaph on Remembrance Day.
Yeah.
And that lovely charity run by Mark Hughes, what they do, they shepherd veterans from stations to the Cenotaph and then back again for free. But our charity, the Taxi Charity for Military Veterans, what we do, we're the only military veterans charity that organise events and days out. So we take veterans of all ages, predominantly Second World War veterans, over to the graves in Normandy and Arnhem and across Europe where their friends are buried. And we do it for absolutely free.
That is amazing. So good. Well, Liz, that's the kind of thing, isn't it, that I don't know about you, I'm just in awe at.
Yes, yeah, and it's wonderful and honouring ours that went to keep us free.
Now, can you remind us how the quiz works then? So there are 5 questions, Liz.
Yep, we got 4 questions, general questions, and number 5 is about Erith.
Okay.
You better get that one.
We'll see what happens. So let's go back to our friend Paul Cook from Erith here at BBC Radio Kent is playing the Kent Quiz right now with Liz. And we're just checking out Paul's line just to make sure that we can hear him absolutely perfectly. I think he's back with us now. Good morning, Paul. Here we go. You ready for it? Yeah, sounds great.
Let's have a go, mate.
Right, okay. So as you heard there, Erith, well, there'll be one question about Erith, but the rest will be about the wider county of Kent. I know you're in metropolitan Kent, so we'll wish you luck. Are you ready to play?
Yeah, let's go for it.
The Kent Quiz with Liz. Question 1, Liz.
Where in Kent are you if you have the Churchill Theatre, the Glade Shopping Centre and Priory Park?
Churchill. Right, let's go to the Dartford. Not Dartford, Bromley.
Oh, I've got to take your first answer. You were so right on the second. That's right, Liz. It's Bromley, isn't it?
That's right, it's Bromley.
Oh, I've got to take your first answer. Okay, don't worry. It's all to play for. Question 2.
It's a common misbelief that the M25 is a complete circle of motorway, but it isn't. What road breaks the circle?
What road breaks the circle? The M25.
Oh, this testing the knowledge.
Yeah, I'm thinking around my brain. I'm going round it.
Which bit isn't the motorway?
Well, it's got to be the A2.
No, it's the A282. The Dartford crossing is all an A road, not motorway.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I'd be down for that one.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. Don't worry, Paul. Don't worry. We talk about the knowledge. You know your London streets backwards. But don't worry, we're staying in Metropolitan Kent for you. Question 3.
You'll get this one. The County of Kent is associated with around 93 recipients of the highest British Military Gallantry Award. One of these is Sergeant Harry Wells, a former Kent police officer born in Herne Bay. What is this highest award?
Well, Victoria Cross.
It is.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm so glad you got that. That's brilliant.
And it was Herne Bay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so 1 point out of a possible 5. Here's your second one. Don't worry, we'll hopefully get you to Mark Stay Herne Bay's score, who was 2 out of 5, so let's get that one for you. Question 4.
She originated in Northern Ireland, but has been a long-time resident of Sevenoaks. She is famous as a TV star on shows such as Loose Women and This Morning, and is a prolific charity fundraiser. Who is she?
I've got no idea. I don't watch Loose Women.
Sorry, can I just confirm you don't watch Loose Women? Thank you. I'm just going to say, I tell you what, your voice is glowing, Paul.
Right, glowing. Gloria.
Yes.
Gloria Hunniford. We're giving you that. Well done. I'm not going to not let the guy who takes our military veterans around to not get a point at least. Look, you've got 2 out of 5. You possibly. You possibly might get. Oh, hold on the time. You know what that means? It means you've got your 5th question coming up next on BBC Radio Kent. That is on the way for you this morning. After this.
Get your weekend off to the best start.
Thank you so much for having me on.
I always felt like dance was what I wanted to do.
I don't want to give away the plot line to that, I don't want to give any spoilers.
Voices of African and Caribbean Britain.
It's amazing to watch him grow into something that he's passionate about.
It's been a journey, man. It's been an absolute journey.
Stories, culture and music that connect.
Reggae lovers rock mixed with R&B and soul.
It's the music that my mum would play in the car.
Camila McInnes.
They are the people of the moment.
Friday night from 7.
I found my voice.
On BBC Radio Kent.
It's a good party.
It's BBC Radio Kent at Breakfast with Dom. We are playing the Kent Quiz with Liz. We got the final question to put to Paul Cook, who's Vice Chair of the Taxi Charity for Military Veterans. He's a London cabbie. Has he got the knowledge? Well, 2 out of 5 so far. With a little bit of help, Paul. A little bit of help. Let's see how you do with the final question. I feel good about this because it's all about Erith. And you know, Paul, you're going to get right old ribbed at the pub if you get this wrong. Okay?
I will.
Here we go.
Question 5. What record does Erith Pier hold in comparison to other piers in London today?
Well, that's the longest pier in London.
It is!
Yay!
I walk from my flat to the pier, out to the Thames. It's a beautiful view there. Stunning.
Oh, I'm so relieved for you.
Oh, my.
I'm so relieved, Paul. Look, you have got there 3 out of 5 with a little bit of help, but we're giving you that. So you join a brilliant bunch of people who have played right the way through with us here on BBC Radio Kent. So including Andy Dryden at the Port of Dover, Bruce Horton, who's a town crier on the Isle of Sheppey, and John, who's a wrestler in Maidstone, Steve in the Orkham Valley. It's a good score to get, and we thank you for playing the Kent Quiz.
Fabulous.
Thank you, John. Can I just quickly mention the fundraising day that we're doing in Wilmington in Kent?
Please do.
It's in the Ship pub that's run by my good friend Mick, and we've been doing it for 4 years now, and we're having vintage cars there from the 1940s, and we have a stage set up for a local band called Midnight FM. They come from Gravesend, they're playing there, and it's a day of just getting veterans. If any veterans in Kent want to come along and meet us and see what we do, maybe join us for trips abroad.
Yeah.
Just come along and say hello and meet the other cab drivers and the committee members, and it's going to be a great day. So that's in the 9th of May or at 2 p.m. in the Ship Pub, Wilmington.
That's really, really lovely. I always hear on phone lines how certain words, like the one you just said, can be misheard by people. It's the ship in, not any reflection on the pub itself.
It's in Puddle Dock Lane in Wilmington.
Fantastic, Puddle Dock Lane. There you go. Now look, Paul, you've got the London Marathon on Sunday. Do you find yourself? Are you driving on that day or?
Well, this year I'll be going to work. Last year we had one of our friends, Babs, who lives in Gravesend. She ran for a charity last year, and she did an amazing time. So I'll be up there working Sunday.
Lovely.
Not going to see anybody, but yes, I will be working.
Brilliant. Well, we'll see all those runners and all the wonderful causes they do as well. Paul, thanks for being with us.
Thank you ever so much for your time, Don. Thank you, Liz.
Thank you.
Thank you both. BBC Radio Kent.